Officially official co-stream of the X Games. The X Games, which is live right now. And all weekend long. Woo! A little winded from the extreme skiing maneuvers that I was demonstrating. Do not try that at home. Unless you've been down at least 60 or 70 green circle runs. That's the official term. Just a mountain guy over here. Just hanging 10, dude. Tonight on stream. Okay, bros? Alright? Now bring it in, you sons of bitches. And give me an epic shake in the chat. You sons of bitches. It is good to be here on a Friday night. And I'm seeing Great Lugatti in the chat. I'm seeing an epic shake from Atma Prime. Silent Winja, Nick, Schlurv. Schlurving on in. SN200, Rhett. Nice moves, Mad Wreck. David Dives. Rob Ben, thanks for 80 years of traveling through time. Yo. Derg, Spur Pub, Cortar, Squish Robots, Crooker, Sep, Nurchi. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up, Sep? Sep, what up? Fat Balsa. Good to see you, Dillons. Good to see you guys. Let's make sure everything's working real quick here. Again, been some heavy encabulation going on behind the scenes, and a lot of changes to the setup, a lot of tinkering with the computers, uploading, downloading. Hey, what's up, Samurai Poet? Yo! What up, guys? Nice moves. Devil Drill, nice moves. Thanks for priming. Thank you. Welcome back. Get back in here. First off, audio video check. Are we coming through? Let's start off right here, and then I'm going to take it over there. We'll see how we're doing over there. We have officially 30 minutes until the Snowboard Knuckle Huck event. When we get over there, I'll pull up the full schedule. Can't wait for the epic gaming that's going to go down. Slurv, there will be some gaming for sure. At some point in time, I'm thinking Cool Borders. I'm thinking SSX Tricky. I'm thinking 1080 snowboarding. I'm thinking... What else am I thinking? That's a good start. That's a damn good start. We got some winter sporks, guys. Get your goggles on. Wear a helmet. I do have a helmet. If things start getting really extreme in here. It actually doesn't fit my head anymore. It doesn't fit my head. Do heads get bigger over time? It like doesn't really fit like it used to. It's the main That's true. It could be the flow.
Nice moves.
Could be the flow. Mr. Smitty, thanks for the prime. Cheers, guys. Friday night. Let's have a good time tonight. Let's enjoy it. And let's go ahead and check the parameters. Let's check the parameters. Computer system engaged. We are listening to an album called Wipeout, the Zero Gravity soundtrack by Cold Storage. Highly recommend this one. Highly recommend this one. All right, let's head over there. Yo, what up? Yo. Check. Test. Check. Hello? Hello? Sounds good? Great Lugatti, okay, coming through. Thank you. I'm like, somebody? Hello? Anybody? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? This is wireless, but I'm gonna get this charger that also has an Ethernet port. It's like a dual charger slash Ethernet port, and I think that's gonna be a nice little upgrade there. A nice little upgrade there as we continue to upgrade things. Let's go ahead and check it out here. You guys can see that, right? We've got our schedule here ready to go. Nick, you can hear me? Okay, it's on. You guys can see me? You guys can hear me? Excellent. That is good. We got the Knuckle Hawk tonight. Oh, I should, gosh, they're showing off the different time zones right now, which is nice. This schedule is in Mountain Time. But as you can see right here, we've got Friday, January 26th. That's today. We got Army time here. AEDT. What is that? I don't even know what that is. That's some extreme time zone. That's way in the future. Is that Australia? Australia? Britain? What is CET? East Coast, West Coast. Hey, what's up, Cow Nose? Yo. Is it Austria, Sep? Central European. Okay, nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and test to see that you guys can actually hear the... I'm going to make sure that it's sounding good for me too, but... Let's get our EQ all figured out. Basically, the earliest people in the chat, good to have you here. You're the guinea pigs. Together, we're going to make sure that everything's working in here because there's just a lot of computers, a lot of circuitry, a lot of parameters to encabulate. So let's go like this. Pause the jams. Check. Bring it back over here.
judging tonight.
And then you guys should be able to hear the stream,
Big
right?
Air will be the first event that we get into, so
That's right.
Starting off with a bang this weekend.
Yeah,
Literally and figuratively. Can we talk a little bit
Okay,
about,
you meant
a lot of
Australia,
people are
not
excited about the new
Austria.
format, kicking things off with a
That's what I
style trick,
originally thought.
Yeah.
which is, let's hear your perspective on
Yeah,
it.
we're really excited because we've seen the same format for years
true.
at X Games,
Very true.
and just seeing everyone's hardest 2 tricks is really exciting.
Good to go?
To get to see
Check 1,
everybody
2.
actually give a chance to highlight something different. And X Games this year, I feel like just doing such a
Clean,
good job of
looking good.
changing
It just
the mold
works.
a little bit as to what this big air means. So
Yes.
starting the contest off with the style trick tonight, I think
Yes.
it's going to be really interesting. And
Yeah.
Let's
I know
go.
these skiers are capable of doing really big
Okay.
rotations, but it's
Let's
gonna
talk
be cool to see
about-
them mellow it out
let's
a little
talk
bit and try to put
about
their stamp on this contest in a
X
different way.
Games
Yeah.
style winter sports
No, I'm looking
games
forward
that
to it.
we
I'm looking
played
forward to
growing
all
up.
aspects, just seeing, like,
Let's
what they're gonna
start.
bring into
Let's
their style.
go.
Like,
What do you guys
Exactly.
have?
showcase.
Well, yeah, what does
Of
that
course,
mean? Is it
1080
what is it, new
snowboarding comes to
grab?
mind.
Is it a smaller rotation? How are they
And we had
figuring
this
out a way to make
Olympics,
this
Winter Olympics
interesting and fun to
game
watch? And
The stand out.
on
exactly. And they're all really
the
talented at finding
Apple.
a way
I
to
think we had
stand
an
out
Apple
with the tricks
Mac,
they tend
like,
to do in contests,
I don't know
but
the
now
model.
You get to see these guys that normally
But it was
are reserved
old
to doing
school.
19s, 18s, and 21s.
Yeah.
And I have very
And,
early
hopefully
memories
some
of playing that and
540s,
doing
some
like the
720s,
ski jump,
Yeah.
grabs,
Bringing it
pullbacks.
back.
slalom.
You said it, some pullbacks. We had Tom Wallish on here earlier, and he was
Yeah.
like, "There's going to be a lot
1080
of rewinds."
snowboarding.
And
I
he's
don't
like-
really
and I
remember
was saying
playing cool
pullbacks.
boarders. I want to play cool
All right, now
boarders
that we have a
tonight.
skier and a snowboarder here, let's just settle
Nico,
this. Like, we went to
get
the
back
chat,
in.
we're
Thanks
like,
for
is it
priming.
rewinds or is it pullbacks? And I think 95%.
I'm totally
agrees it's
I'm
pullbacks. So we'll be
stoked.
seeing some pullbacks.
I'm
If you
stoked.
guys don't know what that means, it's like when you spin
I'm
540 and then you stop
snowboard
it, and
man
you
tonight.
Pull it back to
I'm
360.
future
It's like
ski
an
man.
Over crank shifty.
Winter Games on the
Exactly. But, yeah,
NES.
Tom Wallish made famous on rails.
Also missed
People
that
are
one,
now
too.
figuring out a way to do in the air.
The pretzel-
SSX
man.
Tricky had the
Yep.
Doing air
had the
pretzels now.
style
You know,
to
I
it.
actually have
So
I'm very
over the
interested in
top
this. I know
and just
Alex Hall
styling.
last year.
I love how you can go for more of a
2160,
simulation
wins gold,
style game,
and then he's like,
and then
"Man,
more of
that's
an
not worth
arcadey
keeping
experience,
going.
and
I don't
both
wanna spin to win."
are good for
So it
different
sounds like he's gonna be
reasons. It's a
taking
lot like
more
racing
creative
games.
approach.
You can have the over-the-top
What's going on in
arcadey
your mind when you
burnouts,
start to hear
and then you can
that-
have the
that kind
Gran
of buzz?
Turismo
We had a
simulation
really cool,
experience. It's the
movement
same
in
with these
Steam
style
recently
games.
where,
You've got
kind of
skate,
there's
and you've
been
got
2
Tony
paths,
Hawk's Pro
but obviously
Skater.
There's always going to be the
Simulation
direction of
to
progression.
arcade.
That means adding another 180, adding another 360. That's what we're used to when we see
Snowboard kids on the
progression in these
Nintendo
sports,
64.
because
Oh
that's
yeah.
been classic. As
That's
the way to
like
get tricks more different,
snowboarding,
add
but
another
Mario
big
Kart
rotation.
style. I
However,
like how in
in the
that one
past
you
year,
go
we've seen a
back
lot of
up
the,
and
top
redo the
level
run
competitors
again.
Figure out ways to make
I like that a
360s
lot.
difficult again.
Is it? Am I
pullbacks,
clashing
doing,
with them
as we
talking
call
at the same time
blocks,
again?
where they're,
Help me
finding
figure this
unconventional
out so we
ways
get
to
set
enter or
up,
exit rotations to be able to
and
make
get our
lower
volume levels right.
rotational tricks.
I can kind of
difficult
look at
as
it with
these really high
my. I can
rotation
eye
tricks.
it,
So
but I
think
have
there's actually a
individual
lot of guys
controls
in
for
this field that
myself.
We've seen doing 900s that we now as judges are trying to
Keep 'em
compare
muted
against
for now.
19.
Just go like this. Especially because we're just like in between. Until the until the events come in, then we bring it in because we want to get their expertise. That's a pretty nice setup. Look at that. The sky cam. Well, if we're gonna do that, then I could go like this. And we could go like this. How's that? Background tunes? Good? We feel good about this? Okay, so what I did is in here is a mixture of coffee, G Fuel, and Monster Energy, and Red Bull. Extreme! Extreme! So extreme. It's very extreme, okay? Cheers, guys. No music? You mean you can't hear the music, or what? You're saying don't play the music? Oh, you can't hear it. It's so low. I see. It's like kind of skipping all over the place. My controls are going from 22 to 72 to 62. Okay. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Now, have any of you guys been to the mountains? Have you guys been skiing? Have you guys been snowboarding? Have you guys been sledding? I mean, it started for me with sledding. I remember being so hyped for a snow day. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I live right now. And man, snow days, that's where it was at, baby. So hype. Get out there, get bundled up. These hills that I remember years later looking at and seem tiny now were massive when I was a kid. Were absolutely huge. Art Hill, we usually would just hit up the neighborhood spots. Every once in a while we would go to the bigger hills. Yeah, Art Hill was a big one for sure, Lugate. You've got in your hometown on the hill, says Arphase. Yeah, we've got some skiing here in St. Louis. It's bad. I was gonna say skiing. I mean, you can ski here, but it is a glorified. It is a big hill. It's just a hill, you know. Now, I lived in Minnesota for a couple years in 2nd and 3rd grade. And that's when I really learned to ski. That's when I really learned to ski. We were out there all the time. And they don't have mountains, you know, of course, in Minnesota. But they have plenty of snow. They have plenty of snow. And so I was out there all the time. I was playing hockey. And I was skiing. And at the time, I wasn't even thinking about X Games style jumps or tricks or anything. In fact, I'm not even sure. Was that even happening in the 90s? I feel like skateboarding blew up in the 90s. And I've definitely seen some old school badass ski edits from like the 80s and 90s, but I feel like the summer X Games blew up first and then winter followed, but I don't know. That was at least my experience, because I remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skater absolutely blowing up. You know, and maybe it's just a location thing. I mean, people definitely love skiing in Minnesota, but St. Louis, not really a thing. Can anyone do a snow backflip? I cannot anymore. We'll pull up the video. I've got my own little edit that I made that we watched a couple months ago on stream. I got that ready to go. I don't know if you're referencing that, Cow knows, but we'll pull up the FMG backflip when I lived my best X Games life. Okay, so I like skied a little bit for a couple years, and then every once in a while we would take a vacation to Colorado. We went to Vancouver one year. We went in the summer to Vancouver, so never mind. We didn't even ski there. I would just remember looking at the mountains and being like, I wish I could be skiing. So I skied, every once in a while growing up, but then I lived in Colorado like 10 years ago, and I remember watching this movie. I think it's called Attack of La Nina. Attack of El Nino? La Nina? By Matchstick Productions. There's this sick part by Bobby Brown, and I was so inspired. And so I was like, I'm going to go hard in the park. And that's when I was like trying flips and 360s and grinding, and so I love all this stuff. Is Hidden Valley Ski Resort still a thing in St. Louis? You're from the area but moved away. Sims, I think it is, but I'm not even interested in going. So I haven't looked into it. You know, it's almost like once you've been to the mountains, you've seen the best. It's like, why even bother with that? So I don't know. If there was a group and they asked me to go, sure, I'd go. But I have not heard anybody talking about it for a long time. And I'm not going to be the one to be like, yo, let's get out there to that hill. My top 3 sports? You talking just in general, the Derg? And are you talking from, like, playing, or are you talking from watching? What do you mean? Give me more. Could Tony Hawk kill it snowboarding? I mean, there is some translation there. I'm sure, like, his skills would cross over a bit. But it's pretty different. With that said, didn't it start with people surfing? They wanted to surf on land, so they started skateboarding. And then I wonder if snowboarding followed after that, or I'm curious. I'm curious the timetable there. Shaun White did both. Shaun White, he was a genetic freak. He was the man. Johnny Tsunami invented snowboarding. Is that a Disney show? I think I know what you're talking about, if that's what that is. I never saw it. Disney movie, okay. Yeah, I actually didn't see that one. But I like it. I like the reference. I like the reference, dudes. Okay? Doing pretty good on half-pipe skateboarding. Need to try snowboarding. Mike, it is so damn fun. I mean, yeah, there's something about it. When you are at the top of the mountain looking down and you see the other mountains in the distance and you're cruising down, the air hitting you in the face. You're cold, but you feel good. You feel so alive. You feel so alive. You get that dopamine rush. It's excellent. And also, the culture around the mountain is just always so good, I feel like. They're throwing concerts at the base of the mountain. There's all these bars and restaurants, and I don't know. It just, I like mountain culture. And people, the people are pretty cool. There's a snowmobile racing game called Sled Storm. Hey, help hotline. What console is that on? ! Game list to see all the games that we have here in the Retro Lab. There's thousands. And I'd be curious what you guys could find in terms of good winter sports video games. Again, after we watch the X Games, we're going to switch to gaming mode and check out some of these games. There's the list right there. It has a search bar in there. It'll ask you to make a copy so that you can then click on it and edit it and search it. And you can search, you can search by keyword. Check it out. If it's on PlayStation 1, I probably have it. A PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 version, wasn't there? We don't have the PlayStation 2 setup in here. Yet. There is this cool mod that came out, an HDMI mod called the Retro Gem, that I'm keeping my eye on. But yeah. This reminds you of the It's Always Sunny episode where they go skiing. Silent Winch, I actually never saw that. I I always think of the South Park episode. Because there's the ski instructor, pizza, when you're gonna French fry, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, Stan Marsh the Darsh. They're parodying that ski movie from the 80s. I think that might be my favorite TV show based around the mountains. I guess there's also a great Simpsons episode with stupid sexy Flanders in his onesie. Pizza. When you're gonna French fry, you're gonna have a bad time. Pizza time. Mm-hmm. Pizza is good. If you pizza when you're gonna French fry, you're gonna have a bad time. We got 10 minutes, guys, until the snowboard knuckle huck. Knuckle puck time. Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks, one of my favorite movie series from when I was a kid. It's knuckle puck time. Man, the stream keeps freezing up a little bit over here. I wonder if that's just... I wonder if that's on my end or what. I was trying the Twitch stream, then I switched to the YouTube stream, and it keeps kind of... Maybe I gotta switch browsers. Oh, there it is. It's back. Whoop. Now I wonder if we're behind. I gotta go refresh it again. Those Reeboks, they are Reeboks. Yes. And they've got the pump up. Pump, 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 pump. Pump. Coach Bombay. He doesn't like kids, and what does he say? He hates hockey. He doesn't like kids. I don't like kids, and I hate hockey. He's in trouble for drunk driving, so they're like, hey, drunk driver guy, I sentence you to coach kids hockey. And then also, doesn't at the end of the movie he like goes pro again somehow after not playing for, 10 years, 15 years. He just goes pro. He's like, I'm going pro. It's very realistic. Coach Bombay, Gordon Bombay, quack, quack, quack. He knows when it's safe to go on the ice. That's the most important thing. He knows when it's safe to go on the ice. He does. These are my actual skis from when I live in the mountains. These are my skis. I guess we'll wait until after this event to pull up the FMG ski edit. But these are them. A lot of good times had on these skis. They served me very well. Just like Gordon Bombay, I too will come out of retirement and go pro. Okay? 1 year from today. FMG guarantee. I gotta find a better place for these. I feel like blocking the TV doesn't make much sense. Let's move them. There we go. There we go. Now we're ready. Solo. So again, guys, next we have the snowboard knuckle huck, followed by the big air. And then, what does that say? Men's snowboard. Super pipe. The super pipe. Putting my LASIK to the test there. Putting the LASIK freaking laser eyes to the test. I remember when I lived in Colorado, everybody was just complaining about how it was a bad season. To me, I was like, I'm in heaven. Dude, there's the big air and there's the super pipe. Look at that. It's not just a half pipe. It's a super pipe. Hell yeah. All right, let's actually do a quick check-in around the horn. Where are you guys tuning in from? I'm curious if we have any folks that live in a mountainous area, where I'm just generally curious where you guys are tuning in from. We had some snow, but it's all melted now. It was like 0 degrees for a couple weeks there. Now it's like 40 degrees. It's nice out. Phoenix? Dude, I went skiing in Flagstaff. I almost forgot about that. That was the first time I tried snowboarding. And I crashed so hard going off a jump. I'll never forget. It was so nice out though. It was pretty slushy. But it was like t-shirt. We were out there in t-shirts. It was sick. So yeah. Dives, I don't know if you've been to Flagstaff, but think about it. Broomfield, Colorado. Okay, Cow Nose. There you go. Spokane, Washington. Is there anywhere to ski out there in Washington? Any ski spots out there? Oregon, but not near the ski area. You ever go? You ever go, Silent? Florida. No skiing there. Florida man in the chat. Yeah, Northeast, there's some skiing up there, aggro. I never went when I was living in New York. There were all these packages, like either day or weekend packages. And me and my girlfriend at the time, we were always looking into it. We never went. We did go to Niagara Falls, and that was pretty cool. Yo, 01100110001. Dude, good to see you. What's up, dude? What up, dude? Whenever I put this on, dude, I all of a sudden start talking like this, dudes. Guys, welcome to the stream, dudes. I'm totally stoked that you guys are here. And I think that this is going to be fucking sick tonight, dude. Whoa. 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 Sorry, I had to snap out of it for a second. Dudes. I wonder where's the most southern place that you can ski. You know? If you have a tall enough mountain, I mean, there's going to be some snow up there. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Water skiing, of course. Yeah, water skiing. Water skiing's a lot of fun, too. I have not done that in years. Wakeboarding. I was doing some jumps on a wakeboard before. I was doing some jumps. It's been a while. I remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skater the game inspired me. I always was like, I want to do that. And then I got a shitty Walmart skateboard and was like trying to grind on the side of the driveway. We went up to the school and we couldn't get good. We just sucked. Me, my buddy, it never really caught on. It didn't catch on at our school. But I always in my head was like, I wish I'd been an X Games guy. I wish I was more X Games, dude. I wish I was more X Games. And so that's when I finally moved to Colorado. I was like, I'm gonna go for it. So we'll watch the FMG tape later. The hidden tape that I got by jumping across the half pipe in the warehouse. So here I am, doing everything I can. So here I am. The old Walmart skateboard, yeah. Brutal. But yeah, we'll I forget what I was talking about. I totally forget. I got distracted. I distracted myself. Took a year to learn how to... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. I was talking about X Games. All right. Who has been in their life doing anything X Games? Have you skated? Have you rollerbladed? Have you scootered? Any Razor scooter warriors doing big flip helicopters off the top of the jump? I do remember one time taking my rollerblades to a skate park and feeling like I was getting stink-eyed, and I never went back again. So I don't know. I don't know if that's still a thing. Maybe it depends on the park that you go to. Or I might have also just been a little insecure 5th grader. You know? I was good at rollerblading, though. I wasn't good at skateboarding. I was good at rollerblading because I played hockey and I played roller hockey growing up. I feel like rollerblading isn't a thing anymore. Is it a thing still? When was the last time you guys saw a rollerblader? I feel like it's a dying breed. It'll come back. Everything's cyclical. It'll come back. It'll come back. I guess every once in a while, like in New York, down at the pier, I'd see like a guy rollerblading around cones, like crossing his legs back and forth. Very long time ago, yeah. When rollerblading at a rink like a year ago. Oh yeah, no, there's a roller hockey rink not too far from my place. Every once in a while I'll see people out there. I know there's leagues and there's people rollerblading and playing rollerblading hockey. I guess I haven't seen anybody just like rollerblading out in the wild. See some rollerbladers in the wild. I feel like now, more often than not, you see... What are the shoes that have the shoes that have the wheel in the bottom? Wheelie? A wheelie? I feel like you see that more often than rollerblades. I guess it makes sense because you're like, I'm walking, and then all of a sudden, boop, boop, they like, beep, 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 whatever they do, and then it's the heelys. Yeah. Yeah, heelys. When are we going to see those in the X Games? When are we going to see those in the X Games? Yeah. That'll be sweet. The grind shoes. Soaps? Shoes? Soaps? Wait. Are wheelies different than soaps? You guys can teach me something right now. I need to learn. You just run and jump on rails and you just grind, huh? Oh, they are different. Okay, cool. Oh, is it time? I think it's time. Oh no, they keep updating the timer. Am I losing my mind, or do they keep updating the timer? Are we stuck in a time loop right now? Drone cam is sweet. I need a drone cam for him here. I need a drone cam. I feel like every person I talk to that has a drone talks about how they have crashed their drone. I think they banned like a bunch of them, or they're like much more strict about where you can fly them now. I don't know if you need to get a license or something. I totally get it, though. I mean, if you got hit by one, that would suck. That would suck pretty bad. NYC, yeah. Yeah, they definitely got more strict. I mean, there's like really cool little drones, like racing drones. I've seen some videos on social media of like drone racing league. Looks pretty sick. And then there's always a good drone shot in every single YouTube vlog. You got to have your drone shots. Come on. Over 250 G's, you got to register with the FAA. So it's a weight thing. I see. I see. You've watched the FPV drone race. It was pretty cool. The camera quality wasn't good. I don't remember thinking anything bad about the camera quality on. Again, maybe we're talking about something different. We're talking about different things. But yeah, drone racing, that's like the future. That's like a very futuristic sport. Would that qualify as a X Games style event, or perhaps an Olympic event at some point in time? I feel like I don't see why not. Esports in the Olympics. X Games, E Games. Whoa, what if they incorporated an esports event for X Games, but it was like Steep, or there's this other game that I haven't played yet called Shredders. I think it's what it's called. That'd be pretty cool. Red Bull Racing. They opt for the fastest signal refresh. I see. Okay. Feels like you're on a speeder bike. I mean, this is step one to pod racing. As far as I am concerned, step one, drone racing. Step two, something. Step three, pod racing. Step four, the Force. Step five, Star Wars. Star Wars becomes real. Not the new ones. Just the old ones. Olympic esports. Yeah, I haven't been really staying up to date on what Olympic sports they've introduced recently. I think... I don't know. Maybe the last I saw, and this was a while ago, I feel like they were introducing trampoline. Like trampoline as an event. Looks like they're making some final adjustments to the super pipe there, making sure it's in perfect condition. Maybe they're getting some warm-up runs in. I'm sure they let them get some warm-up runs in. Flag football? Flag football? Is that for real?
Nice move.
Nice moves. Hey, slash poke. That was a very extreme resub. 107 years of supporting. Thank you, slash poke. Heard they were looking to add tag. You mean, wait. Tag, like the videos I've seen where it's the obstacle course, and then they get a certain amount of time to chase down the other person? Is that what you're talking about? Because that actually looks pretty sweet. It's like a jungle gym, but it is a, I don't know, 30-foot by 30-foot area. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor and look up a video of the tag events. It's crazy. It's it's extreme parkour, but you're chasing somebody else. It's like parkour style moves. It's pretty wild. Luka Doncic just scored the 4th most points in a game all time with 73. Did they win? That's crazy. Especially because I saw him get into a little altercation with a fan the other day. And then I think he was like, he apologized afterwards. I think he was just frustrated with what was going down. So I'm wondering if he was like motivated by that to go out and just ball. They won by 5. I feel like that's what happens. Oh my God. You would think if a player scores over 50 points, the team is just going to be in the clear. But it's like not usually the case. Damn. That's crazy. Close game. He had 41 at half. Wow. That's crazy. You also have to take into account, like, what was his shooting percentage? Or what is it, field goal percentage? Is that what it is? Can we talk about that? Why is it called field goal percentage? Very casual NBA guy over here, by the way. I don't have a team. I didn't grow up with a team. When I lived in New York, I was like, I guess I'll watch the Knicks a little bit. $25 of 33. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Jason, what's up, dude? Yo. What's up, brother? Is the FMG suit a skiing suit? Of course. Yeah. Oh yeah. These are my actual ski pants from when I lived in Colorado. I lived in Eagle Vale. Nice moves. It was right between Vale and Beaver Creek. My friends, they worked in Vale. I worked in Beaver Creek, so I skied Beaver Creek more. Oh, I think it's starting. The show is starting. It's Knuckle Huck time, guys. It's Knuckle Huck time. Let's do this.
Pursue the most coveted
You guys hear that?
prize in all of action sports, X Games Gold. And of course, nothing but star power on tap tonight.
Let's go!
Kim,
Messy
Alex
potato
Hall,
salad. Thank you
Scotty
for
James.
42
But we start with the
months.
new fan favorite event, Knuckle
Welcome
Huck.
back.
And of course, you can't talk about Knuckle Huck without about the creative wonder.
I
of
don't know what
Zeb
clip actually,
Powell.
Jason.
We'll throw it
What?
up to Brando
You're
and
gonna have to
Greg.
give me
Why
more
is it, you
context
guys,
there.
that
Clip.
Knucklehuck has become
Woo!
the fan
Let's
favorite?
go! How we doing on volume levels?
It's controlled chaos, and I use controlled in the loosest sense of the word, Craig.
I mean, the reason this is so contagious.
I turned it up a little
is
bit.
So relatable. Look outside. Do you see
X
snow
Games
above?
in the
That
chat.
could
There
be
they are.
considered a knuckle. You could do a knuckle.
Dylan's,
trick.
give him
I
a
don't
Predator
know the
handshake.
caliber of these gentlemen here
Give him a
tonight,
Predator
but you can
handshake.
dream.
It's what we've all been
Oh my
waiting
God,
for.
he's
The
20 years
Bears
old.
men's snowboard knucklehuck, and it starts right
Woo!
now.
Probably started snowboarding when he was
Kicking
like
things
2
off, the
years
young
old.
Canadian out of Ontario, 20 years old, making his
Dude, I wonder
debut.
how do they decide who goes
Liam
first? Coin
Kid's a
flip?
problem.
Here we go.
Kid's an absolute
Dropping
problem. He also
in
got
with
the
a
nod
little
for big air, so we will
steez.
see him in the
The
men's
drone,
snowboard big air
the
later.
drone
As
dropping
he started
in.
off his first X Games campaign.
Woo!
What a nollie
Oh!
backside 1080. Marcus Cleveland, I hope you're watching.
Clean.
Because you inspired that
Oh,
trick
yeah.
with Liam Braley. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Liam
X
Braley
Games.
has arrived here at
Making
the
it
X
happen
Games
with the
right out
10
the gate.
gifted
Here in
subs.
Knucklehuck leaves
Oh
no
my.
doubt about it. An ode to Marcus Cleveland, as you said there, partner.
Nollie back 10, goes 3 times around. Why say nollie? He pops off the nose of his snowboard. That generates the lift for him to do such a big rotation.
Dylan Alito, 33 years old. We saw him in Knucklehuck last
Just had to
year
get a
where he
little
took 6th
X
place
Games going
on a
right there.
golden
Just had to go
colorado.
X Games mode for a second. Just had to tuck in.
Back 5, Miller.
And listen, X Games, if you guys need anybody to step in and alternate or anything, I've got my skis here. I'm ready, you know, just in case.
Look at this thing. Look at this. Switch toes.
Just in
Tricks that front
case.
hand. Switch back 5. Boop.
I'm just a phone call
I can't
away.
even see him.
I don't know where he is
I
right
will
now,
be
folks. I'm
ready.
scared. He's right behind us.
And if you've never watched Knucklehuck before, buckle up.
It's the X
torrid
Games in the
pace.
chat.
Dropping in now, Luke Winkleman.
That's them, dudes.
Out of Blowing Rock, North Carolina, 23 years old. In
23
his
years
third
old.
X Games appearance.
Whoa, all the way to the bottom there.
Big air. I like how in this event they just have a timer and they just keep going and going and going and going and going.
Little switchback one right here.
Good to know. Listen, it's good to have alternates ready to go.
Folks at home, you're going to see so many different tricks. If
It's
you
really
watch
good to be
slopestyle,
ready
you
to
watch
go at
half
any
pipe,
time.
If you watch anything like that, this is completely different. There is no takeoff. This is a mound of snow. You have to generate your own lift.
You got to
need
generate
go
your own
fast.
speed. That's
Out of
right.
Richmond, MA, making his X Games debut.
Scoop.
31 years old, Nate Host.
Woo!
Backside 720. Grabs nose for the first 360 and then says, I'm sick
Yes.
of this. Grabs tail for the second 360. Switching up
It just
grabs
looks
with the
so
backside 720
clean.
From Nate Haas. Well, it wasn't quite tail. Could have been attempting that method there.
You guys,
This
give
kid,
me a final
I'm
check.
scared to see what he does tonight. I saw an
Audio,
Instagram
video
earlier
check. You
today.
guys are hearing that okay? Check
Backside
1, 2.
Double 1080 with a hand drag in there. Let's see.
Let me know.
Jake Cantor, 20 years old.
Yo,
It's his
X
fourth
Games,
X
much
Games
love.
appearance.
Really, really, really psyched to be a
two.
part of it.
I guess it wouldn't even be like a 1080. It's more of like a double back 720 or that kind of like barrel roll takeoff.
You know, the X
But he
Games is
definitely
just-
gets some hand on the knuckle. And,
It's the
I'll
best
be
of the
honest with you
best.
folks, that's
It's
my
the best of
favorite
the
trick I've
best
seen
coming
thus far.
together. The production, the people
One,
behind the
two. It looks
scenes,
like he's gonna
the
hit his hand on the
athletes,
knuckle, but he says, no, I'm carrying too much MPH. I won't do that.
the whole culture. We were talking
Nice
about mountain
first run
culture.
for Jake Cantor here in the Thayer's men's
And I got to experience it a little bit. I got to experience it a little bit when I was living out there, and it's just always,
It's a 20-minute jam session.
you know, it's just
Judges
always been
ranking
something that,
overall impression based on, say it with me,
that I've carried with me. I miss it.
innovation,
I love it.
difficulty, progression.
And so
what
this
does
event,
progression mean? That means seeing something we haven't
I love that
seen.
this is
We are
happening,
lucky
and I
enough
love that we
to
can
have
watch
been
it
blessed with the
on
event for a couple years
stream
now. We've seen some
together.
wild stuff. Marcus
People around the
Cleveland, Zeb
world
Powell, they're
tuning
bringing
in.
New tricks. We want to see new tricks every single year, and we could see
I
a new
love
one
it.
from this young Canadian.
Yeah,
Young
he's not just a
Machines,
big
yo,
dog, he's
thank
a
you for
hungry dog.
98
Ninth X Games appearance.
months.
First time, though, we're seeing him in Knucklehuck.
Happy
Dusty
Friday.
Sharp.
Oh, wow. I got blinded by the light. Took off switch, dragged the hand, switch barrel roll, if you will.
Very cool. Loud and clear. Sounds great. All right,
Darcy
thank
has a
you.
gold
Nice.
medal from slopestyle. Can he get a medal in knuckle huck?
Well, there's the hand drag.
Boy.
There was a lot of hand on snow there. He might have got frostbite. It was hanging out there for so long. Oh, right in a second.
And Darcy Sharp jumping up into second place.
Woo!
And here's a guy who may have done practice this
Whoa.
week. 22-year-old Miles Fallon.
I mean, he's using everything. We saw the cartwheel to start things off, and that signature.
Ooh, that's a little okay.
I like to call it a nothing slide.
Okay,
because he
okay,
doesn't
all
really
right.
do anything. It's a toe edge. He's going so fast that he gets air, just holds his hand.
Going
That
Superman
landed
style,
in
the
backside
drop
three down, so
in.
Very interesting.
Nice.
And there was one, the chosen one. Potentially the reason why this thing even exists. Dare
I feel
say
like
the
they're
most
just-
creative man on a snowboard.
They're just
Zeb
styling.
Rippy flip, nose grab
Yeah.
on a 200.
Damn.
50 centimeter. Oh, no,
God
he's not.
damn.
He's not. He switched his bindings. It looks like a 156, 57, 58.
If you were looking for human flight on the menu, you've come to the right restaurant.
Oh my God, that shot.
Rippy flip 720 right there.
Massive
Just one run in
Steves.
here in the
Okay.
Bears men's snowboard knuckle huck. Much more to come from night one here at X Games.
The crowd's
Aspen.
going
Don't
wild,
go
baby.
anywhere.
Nice moves.
Erk Goth, 16 months for the future. That last move was like almost breakdancey
Even that.
with how he went sideways with it.
It needs a rewrite.
His hair was like flying in the air out the helmet. That just looked cool as hell. Damn. Yeah, he was parallel with the ground. He was sideways. Whoo, baby. I love that. I love that.
With Thayer's, go deeper, go
By the
home.
way, these
Snow
pants are so
mushroom
great.
and hyaluronic
They've got little
acid.
vents
1,
down here.
Milky cleanser. 2,
See this?
Cushion with milky toner. 3, deeply
Like, I have
hydrate
so
with
much
new Soak It Up
airflow
liquid moisturizer. It
going
hydrates for 80
in and
hours.
out of my
Thayer's.
pants zone
Chipotle's carne asada is back.
right now. It's fantastic.
It's our
I think
most
all
tender-cut
pants
steak,
should have
grilled
this.
and seasoned
Why
with
doesn't this
cumin,
come
oregano,
standard
and
on all
coriander.
pants?
Finished with fresh lime and hand chopped
Hello?
cilantro. Carne
Pants
asada.
makers.
This is our best steak ever.
Pants maker people. Let's get these on all pants. If I ever make pants, if I'm ever a pants company,
crisp golden lager.
if
Brewed for those who
Futureman
know.
transitions
It's what's
into a
behind the
pants
label that
company,
matters.
you never know. That's going to be one of our big
What did Zeb
things.
just do? And how?
It does have the cargo on the side, very important.
He's a video game character.
He really is.
He's
in real life.
SSX.
It's got zippers on the
SSX tricky
pockets.
in real life.
Super
Especially with those
utility.
glasses, too.
He is so cool. Like,
Future
from top
pants.
To bottom, he's so cool.
Well done.
Oh my
Let's
god.
see if we can watch any. Can we see some of these? Yes. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's Liam dropping.
Oh, yeah,
Here's
Liam
Liam.
crushed.
Swing.
I mean,
Whoa!
How?
look
Like
how far they're landing.
they're not supposed to be able to pop like that.
I
It
don't
doesn't
even
make
know-
sense. This kid Liam coming off a huge.
What
win at
was
the
that?
Lost Open
What was
last
that?
week.
It
This
happened
kid's
so
just on fire.
fast.
Canadian threat, new to the game.
Totally a threat.
Head X Games, that is. Wow, look
Oh
at
my
our,
God.
We're seeing our follower goal here. We're shattering the goals. Thank you so much to the X
Yay.
Games community here.
Woo.
If you're watching right now,
There's Alito. There's Dylan.
he's
Hi,
waving
Dylan.
to you. He's waving directly at you. That was.
Here goes
that was
Dylan.
trippy.
Dude, this is Dylan.
That it was like
I've known
really
Dylan
trippy.
for so long. I'm so proud. I'm
Dylan.
So happy he's here.
Scoop.
Oh yes.
Woo,
Just figured
baby.
out too. I mean,
Went upside down. I could
that's
barely
just a
even see
hand
the
grab.
camo.
I think Dylan is gonna come back with some cool stuff too.
Dude, someone hacked my YouTube. I
was gonna say I could barely see him,
That's
but
not me, you guys.
against
Oh, yeah,
the snow,
To chat. That is not.
That's not me in the YouTube
Jackpot.
chat. But what up, YouTube
he's
chat?
clear as can be.
How are you guys doing? I'm checking
He's
in with
clear
you
as
guys.
can be.
What do you think so far? First runs, knuckle huck. You guys enjoying
this is one of my
W's in
favorite things about the
chat?
X Games. Like, they're competing, but at the same time, they're dancing, they're vibing, they're hyping each other up. The culture around it is just so sick.
It was
On
just
and
a
off.
floaty back.
Oh,
Huge air.
Me too.
I feel like it was tough
I
to
think
see
it's
with that
that
camera angle just how much air he got.
Yeah, it had to
But he
nollie too.
popped
Yeah.
way up in the air.
And then he said, "Oh, that hurt."
Yeah,
They're landing so
Look at this.
far
Boing.
down.
Scoop.
Or is that fakey ollie? I can't even tell. Oh
Look
my
at that.
steez.
Super style. Look how
Nice.
how literally almost a flat. Like that's wild.
Oh
Very nice.
gosh, that was a thing. To be-
Dylan. All right, Nate Houst.
All right. Check it out, Nate.
Let's go, Nate. Nasty Nate.
Smooth. All right, let's get back to the
Back to
action.
the action. Let's go.
I feel like it all looks. I don't know how you judge this. It is basically the next point I'm gonna make.
For better looking skin.
It all looks sick.
And GoPro, the official camera of
I feel like the bar has been raised so high in all of these different competitions.
One of X Games Aspen. We're one run in here.
And
in
it's
the Thayers
continuously
men's
getting pushed
snowboard
higher and higher in
knuckle
terms
hunt.
of
It's a
what they're
gorgeous
able to do.
evening and a packed crowd out here at Buttermilk. But let's keep the fun, shall we? We roll up to the top where the third member of our team is, DC.
Thank you very much, Brando. You're hanging out up here at the top, and I got to tell you, the vibe is live up here. Loving the energy these dudes are bringing. Shout out Marcus Cleveland. Craig, as you said, Marcus, we hope you're tuning in from home. We love you and wish you were here and heal up quick. But we got to talk about Zeb Powell out here in the knuckle huck. I mean, busting down the door on his rookie appearance with the gold medal, and the sphere of influence that he's had since then is absolutely incredible. So all you tuning in, be prepared to be influenced, because we have some of the most creative minds in snowboarding.
Well said, DC. Yep, after one run, it's Jake Cantor, Zeb Powell, and Darcy Sharp as your current top three.
It's good to see the helmets
we'll see some
in full
changes
effect,
throughout the
because I
night here,
definitely
Craig.
crashed
Absolutely. Overall
and hit my head pretty hard.
Doesn't really win this. The judges want to see you
Safety.
put down all 20 minutes of this jam format.
It's tight.
Oh my good
That
word.
last spin down at the edge there. Oh my gosh.
360 around. I'm really excited to look at this replay because he's got 2 for 2. Takes off switch. Does that hand
Look at the cameraman getting right in there.
But instead of just putting that switch toes down,
Ooh.
he adds a 720 to that. Simply mind-boggling.
The last little twist.
And rightfully so, Liam Brandley
Making it
up in that
happen.
#1
Beautiful.
spot.
So here's Dylan Alito's second run here in the Thayers
Dylan.
men's snowboard knuckle hunt.
Whoa! Oh!
Lets the hoof breathe. Frontside Miller flip with only one foot attached
Yes.
to the snowboard.
Scoot! Oh my God! I feel like that's a SSX tricky move. Didn't they do that sort of stuff in SSX tricky?
That's what this contest
Oh
is
my
all
God!
about. Here now, Luke Winkelman.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Oh!
These guys are jacked up, and when you have that much adrenaline,
He like went
you
into
go really
slide
fast.
on the belly
Winkelman,
mode.
I think went just a little bit too fast
Luke
on
said,
that one.
"Who wants to see me do a big trick?"
That was huge.
Dude, Nate Haas is like, "I'm not messing around. You call my name, I'm jumping."
There's something just smooth about a slow flip like that, right? I mean, it's incredible when their moves are fast because they're getting more spins or more flips in. But there's something about like a nice and easy, slower style flip just hanging. See, here's like an op. That's like,
Okay, I see what you did, Jake.
flip, spin, flip, spin with the twist.
Hand drag. Here he tried to just do a backside double and hold it at 9. Right
Nice.
There. Apologies, Nate Haas, if that was not. I think that might have been a cab rotation. I was actually assaulted in the commentator's booth by somebody right there, so I missed it. Darcy Sharp, creativity through the roof.
Whoa.
Backside 360, lays back, and then does a backside 360 out of that.
And isn't it so nice to see Darcy Sharp in knuckle huck?
It's refreshing. It's just a
Leaning
nice
back with it. Okay.
That's what I feel.
It's a sultry saxophone in a sunset with a loved one, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is.
Miles
Woo!
Fallon. Howdy.
So he wants to join the
0100 says, I wonder if it makes a big difference for the pros at night. The one time he tried at night, it was not enjoyable. Good question. Under the lights versus during the day. I wonder if they practice at night.
LA, New York, kids walk up and they just want to chat with him. There's something so powerful about that.
Why do they want to? Because he's riding a 250.
I feel like at this level,
5-centimeter snowboard.
when you're at this level, the best of the best of the best,
He's riding it switch. I mean,
they're just that
so
good.
difficult. Cab 180. Then he was looking for maybe a hand.
Dude, the slow motion cam is crazy.
He's riding a yacht, Craig.
Yeah. He's on the semi of snowboards right now.
I was noticing his snowboard has like a hooked end on the one side. They're saying he's on a yacht of a snowboard.
Thayer's Milky
Interesting.
Toner.
I'm curious
It does
how
more than pores. It hydrates for 48 hours.
I'm curious how
Snow
they
mushroom and hyaluronic
they go
acid.
about
Tints
feeling
skin from
out what
dry
board
to
they
dewy.
like
Milky Toner from
over the
Thayer's.
years and what the difference is between them. I mean,
We're already
flex,
a couple runs in here, the Thayer's
stiffness,
men's snowboard knuckle huck, and we start
size.
back up off the top. Liam Brearley.
I love what Liam Brearley has done.
As you should. He's our current leader, Craig.
Oh,
Wow. Shout out Marcus Cleveland again. Very similar to his kind of board slide.
nice, 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 nice,
Rodeo.
nice, nice, nice.
Wow.
Took a lot of speed into that with that like board slide, power slide, and then generate the flip off the nose out of that. Liam Brearley has gone 3 for 3.
They're just ranking it on the
X
fly.
Games rookie, no less. But here now, Dylan Alito.
Dylan.
I'm thinking he's going back for that Miller flip with the 1 foot and
1 foot.
hang on to it.
Yeah, we'll have to boot up SSX Tricky after
Very
this.
tough
I want
to
to
do
see some of
because,
these
well,
1
he's only
foot
got 1 foot
moves.
strapped in. I'm great at stating the obvious, Brandon.
Woo!
And 1 foot, anything 1 foot.
Get a little manual there at the beginning.
So here's Luke Winkleman.
Front one, switch back 5 with
Dude,
that Japan
fully
grab.
opened up,
Really
arm
tweaks it
flying
as
behind.
he comes off.
Hit the brakes.
And then gives the crowd a spray. Let's take another look here. There's that Japan front
Woo!
hand around that front foot, really arching.
That
the
is
back.
Japan Air. That was one of my
Fell in that
favorite moves in
second run,
Tony
make no
Hawk.
mistake. In his third.
C
Liam
right,
Brearley
up into the
still
right,
leading the
holding
way.
down
If you're just
R.
joining us in our comp format here for Knuckle Huck, we've got 8 riders.
Such a
20
solid
minute
go-to
jam session.
move.
Overall impression.
And then hit down
When we
right
talk
for the
about
Benny
overall impression,
Ha.
What does that mean? Well, it just doesn't mean best single run counts, and that's the beauty of a contest like this, Craig.
There's 20 minutes.
I remember.
You
I
run the
remember.
riders as many runs as they can get at
I remember.
the end. They say that person was the best. Did you see that tweet? That was really pump the ego.
I'm feeling myself now.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go.
And
Dude.
Winkleman puts it down on run number 3.
Smooth with it. That's one of my favorite camera angles right there.
Winkleman did put it down on run number 3.
Sorry, that was Nate Haas.
Nate Haas.
Again, I'm loving the
He still put it in.
production. The production value.
That cap 3, switch back 5.
We're
Knuckle
in the
Huck.
midst of the Thayer's men's snowboard knuckle
Christ
huck.
Arrow has got massive points,
Run
Rhett.
3.
Huge
And it's
points.
the rookie, Liam Brearley, leading the way. Darcy Sharp right behind him.
Jim, you had a
And
Burton
Zeb
all
Powell
mountain
sitting in
board.
third.
Who I
Sharp
think
nose, angle
if he
tail for
lands
regular
one,
rider. You're goofy.
Could maybe overtake Liam Brearley.
I like that
Is Jake
left
Cantor
goofy.
dropping in right now. We saw him
Regular
try
and
that
goofy.
back double 9. So
Yes.
difficult to
I remember
stop it.
them testing me on whether I was regular or goofy. That the guy just told me to step up onto some stairs. And because I stepped up with my right foot first, he goes, "You're regular." I go, "Okay." Okay.
By the way, Nate House, that run jumped him up into 4th place. Where does this put Jake Cantor? Watch out, Nate House taking over the knuckle huck. There you see the Thayer's hype meter.
Yeah, the Christ Air was just insane amount of points.
Cantor, of course, out of Silverthorne, Colorado. But here now, out of BC, Darcy Sharp.
He's going really fast.
Woo! Whoa!
Oh, Craig, there was a hush over the crowd.
There was. He was going straight from the
For a second, I was like, he's just going to turn into a helicopter now. He's upside down. He's going to start spinning, turn into a helicopter, and just start floating in the air.
It's a pulse check whenever Darcy Sharp
Right? Holy shit.
completely upside down.
Wow. And then just sticks the landing. It's all good.
Landing past that last line, though.
It's all good. Hell yeah. Helicopter, helicopter.
Second place. Here now, Miles Fallon. As we
What's that
said,
song? Block Party? Helicopter? Right? Remember that?
He's got some work to do, though.
Whoop. Nice.
That's the best part about this jam format is it's not as competitive as, let's say, a slopestyle or a super pipe.
Slopestyle might be my favorite event. I don't know if you guys have a favorite. Slopestyle just mixes in
So check this
the
out.
street
This
stuff with the
was
air
our top video
in a
for
way that I just
2022
love.
When Zeb Powell did that pole jam. And how about Lego Steez putting it down this week? My favorite post of the week at X Games, Craig.
Absolutely. I actually got to interview Lego Steez earlier today. Really kind man. He put so much work into that, and he says Knucklehuck is his favorite.
Your two passions, snowboards and Legos. Here now, Zeb Powell. What does he do for run 3?
Backside 5. Touches the tail. And
Ooh,
cab 3.
spin, 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 spin. That was almost like a two-parter.
There's just no one doing, thinking,
Nice little two-parter there.
believing that they can do things like Zeb Powell.
Well, what is also amazing is the logistics behind this. He is now back on his regular size snowboard. He is switching out equipment every single run.
Oh, interesting.
He almost had it. I really want to see him try
Yeah,
it
he
again.
changed his snowboard.
Also, how gentle he touches just with the nose of his snowboard on the knuckle, Brando.
So
Oh, I wonder how often they do that.
Kicks off run number 4, and it's crazy. The X Games rookie still in the lead, Krager.
Whoop! Oh my gosh!
Good word. The way he landed that stomp, you could hear it. It's visceral.
It was violent.
Whoa!
wasn't it?
It was. Let's take another look here. Right before it takes off, that nollie backside rotation.
Put the goggles back on for that one.
This is talent. This is
X
art.
Games
And let's
vision
also realize
activate.
That was a nollie backside 1260, right? We saw him do that nollie
Backside
right off the top.
1260.
He adds another 180 to it. Very
My
hard.
God, man.
So here's Dylan Alito sitting in 7th
Dylan! Whoop. Oh!
Okay, there it is. I count that one. The other ones, maybe not so much that frontside Miller flip with only 1 foot in.
He's going SSX tricky mode over here. You love to see it.
Put that right foot back in.
Oh! Oh!
Frontside Miller flip. Kicks the back hoof out. Shout out Bodie Merrill for really inventing that, and maybe Scott Stevens too. I may be missing a couple others, but I
Wonder how often they
apologize.
break
So
their
that
boards.
jumps up Dylan a couple
Ooh,
spots.
yeah, I don't know.
Here
I guess
now,
you think
Luke
about
Winkelman.
skateboarding and boards breaking. I don't think these break very often at all. I think it's much more rare than skateboards.
Oh, beautiful cap.
But I don't know. Can anybody else speak to that? I've never seen one break or heard of one breaking, but that is a very interesting point.
1, 2.
I think they're made to have
Takes out switch lands.
just
switch,
so
2
much more
rotations
flex.
around there. They've shaped the knuckle with a little
But I'm
bit
sure
more
they have
lift than we've
broken.
seen in
Yeah.
previous years. We've seen a lot more
I can see that.
rotations, more
Never had one
childish
break.
inspiration.
So here's Nate Haas on his 4th run.
There we go. Bring it back. Bring it back. Dr. Man never seen one break. Okay, yeah.
So that'll
Yeah,
do
me
it for
neither.
Nate's 4th run. Hey, we're
I feel like
having
you
so
see
much fun out
skateboarders
here.
get mad and
Let's
then
throw
break
to
their
the whole
board.
set. Let's bring in Salema Masakela. Salema, are you not entertained?
Here we go.
Do you not feel that Jake Cantor has used the knuckle or Liam Brierley with their hand drags?
Oh, whoa! I was saying. I mean, I was going to say he was a low. And that would have been amazing to pull off because he kept it so low. Tried to fit a lot into a low send there.
But I understand what you're saying, Slim. I totally hear you. It is not a big air event, right?
Right.
It's not a big air event.
It's definitive.
Somebody going off this side. Have we even seen that yet? Ooh. That's where the helmet comes into play. He's all right.
Alder Helgeson inspired with that sideways power slide, catch your edge, and initiate a flip out of that from Darcy Sharp.
So second place is where Darcy Sharp
I mean, that was not that big of a crash.
Still looking for
but his head still kind of slapped back a little bit there. Did not feel good. Woo! Woo!
3 and 2.
That's 2.
Absolute crowd favorite.
What a shot, by the way.
That's a little double front flip.
From Miles Fallon there, and he's getting the love from the
Hell yeah. That was cool, dude. Coggers. He was flipping. Ooh.
But Salema was extremely correct. They are going into the parking lot. This is the largest landing in North America, and they are using any of it.
So Zeb Powell, he's been sitting in that third place spot. X Games. Knuckle Huck is blowing my mind right now.
Zeb.
Killing it. I want to bring Salema back in. Help us call this one, buddy.
Here we go. Whoa! Woo! Get her out there. She's next.
Go ahead, Salema.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's a Miller flip. Instead of your hand, you just use the entirety of your back.
The old back grind, that's right. The backslide.
No, and that's the truth. And Salema, you've told us about that in the past. Like, for somebody who's this creative and this talented, the competitive nature isn't quite what you would expect out of guys in the contest, but that's what makes him so extraordinary.
He changed his mind. Sometimes it's not right.
Rightfully so.
Sometimes it's not right, and you gotta say, wait a second. Abort, abort, abort mission. Save it for the next one, right? Tactical. Okay, he's going left side again. Dylan here. Dylan.
Well said. And it's crazy to say that for a contest that's only 5 years old. It's just
true.
So much in its infancy.
It's so true, but what I think is so interesting is the trend we've
The
seen
camo.
is a rookie almost always wins.
That makes me think of the Call of Duties. I don't know why. Whenever I see camo, I think of like the wood camo or the Arctic camo or the urban camo from the Call of Duties. Back in the Call of Duty great times. Your Black Ops and
That's got to be the biggest
Modern Warfare.
and I'm willing to bet on that. Huge nollie, goes as fast as he can.
huge nollie.
The nose of his snowboard.
Huge.
Here's the Samsung Flow Motion.
The Samsung slow motion. Slow motion. There we go. Oh, it's flow motion. Excuse me. Flow motion.
So Winkleman jumping up into 4th place. Nate Haas sitting in 5th.
Backside double 10 stale fish off a knuckle. Hats off to Nate Haas. You're also going to see him in the street style jam So he's got another event as well. He's doing a couple things.
We're also going to see Craig McMorris.
All the audio besides this microphone is coming from the broadcast, so.
We are just under 1 minute.
Under 1
there you
minute
go.
to ride with here in the Thayer's men's
1 minute.
Knucklehuck. Right on the takeoff. And dropping in Jake Cantor. It's crazy that he's sitting in 8th place right now, Craig, because we know what he's capable of. Can he put it down right now?
Whoa!
Give him one more. Give him one more, because I really want to see him land that.
Oh my gosh.
Give him one, folks. Give him one.
Was that a double backflip?
Nollie, double backside rodeo. I don't know if he's trying to
Backside
go double
rodeo.
Or double backside rodeo 10, but nonetheless.
Okay, my understanding of a backside rodeo, I mean, it's like,
trick selection.
is it like corked a little bit?
Medal spot.
Rodeo.
Sharp.
I gotta learn the differences between the different moves.
On his final run.
Little cap 540. Double hand drag right there from Darcy
Cab
Sharp.
540.
Also kind of interesting, he's one of the only riders using the furthest knuckle. Everybody else has been kind of sticking close to the rider's right.
Oh, they got him just staying down here now.
You see our current leader, the rookie Liam, as he watches on. Miles Fallon.
Double backflip. So we saw him last run go double front flip. He says, I'm going to go double backflip right here.
Went for the double backflip.
Landing on it, but gets a rotation around.
We survive.
Sometimes it's sick to see like how well they crash too. Like that guy sent it on a double backflip, did not stick the landing, but still like barely crashed. Like crashed very well.
Can he gain his 2nd career X Games gold medal?
There's something about whoa. Whoa.
Zeb is saving his best for last. Go get yourself the gold. Let's find out.
Oh! Oh, man! Whoa! Whoa!
I was scared for Zeb, and I was also scared for Luke right there.
Yeah, do you have to be? God, you've got to be the trust tree.
That guy came out of nowhere.
Look at this though, takes
Doink.
off, going that rippy flip 720, if you will, and tapping a snowboard while you're doing it. Let's just take a hard trick and make it.
He slapped that thing.
And now they're wrestling, actually.
Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers got a hug. The jumping and hugging. Hell yeah. That was sick. That was sick. Yes, it was.
Snowboard knucklehuck draws its conclusion. We're ready to hand out some hardware.
Do they know something we don't?
Who wins gold? And it looks like it's going to be Liam.
That was so clean.
The rookie, who didn't even know he was going to
Liam?
be competing in this, comes back.
Was that the 20-year-old?
Ontario, stand up.
That is absolutely.
I think that was the guy that went first, right?
But he was so on point all night.
Once again,
Wow.
the point. The 20-year-old earns his first career X Games gold medal, given to him by music producer DJ Fisher,
former pro surfer.
Hell yeah.
Making his X Games debut, wins gold in knucklehuck.
X Games debut.
DC, who's with Liam.
Wins.
Really? Dude, congratulations. Talking about spinning
Legend.
in the atmosphere, getting the medal presentation from Fisher. Dude, you didn't even know you were going to be competing in X Games until last week. You won the Locks Open slopestyle contest. Your agent got the call. He answered for you and was like, yes, he will be there at X Games. And here you are, first time at X Games.
That's sick.
And you got gold. What's going through your head, man?
Dude, this is crazy. I wasn't even an alternate for knucklehuck, and I ended up getting in, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to go out there and try whatever I can, and it worked out. I have no words right now.
How much was your slopestyle win over in Locks in Switzerland last week? How much was that a motivator for this week at X Games for you? I mean, the stoke level's got to be so high with you right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that helped with me getting in the first place, and I'm just so stoked right now. I'm so stoked on that, and I'm just hyped to be snowboarding and get all these new opportunities.
Well, Canada, stand up. Liam Brearley, your gold medalist for X Games.
Nice.
Gone gold. Congratulations.
The trend continues, Brando. Rookies winning. X
Nice.
Games knuckle huck. You love to see it.
What a moment for Liam Brearley. Zeb Powell and Darcy Sharp round out our top 3, but the night belonged to the 20-year-old making his X Games debut.
Nitro.
Liam Brearley wins gold in knuckle huck.
Ooh, look at that. Again, so smooth, so clean with
That was
it.
insane.
That was a nail biter.
That was a
Wow.
nail biter.
That
I
was
know.
wild. Liam killed it.
Liam killed it.
X
Everyone-
Games.
Everyone killed it.
Zeb,
X
what
Games.
is in your brain?
What is in that
It's
kid's
so
brain?
many. Oh my gosh.
That was
he
sick.
Kills it, but he concocts these moves out of nowhere, and the board riding off.
All right, let's take a look and see what we have next.
Yeah, like I don't know what he.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Next, we've got men's ski big air. Men's ski big air. Which is going to get wild. We were talking about helicopters earlier. Woo! These are about to get real helicopter-y. Can you say that? Things are going to get helicopter-y? Hella helicopter-y. Hella, dude. This is going to be great. Big air. Huge air. Yes. Yes. Exactly. That was awesome. Let's fire up. Let's fire up some sort of let's see here. We might complicate things a little bit, but let's complicate things a little bit because we're gonna have to change the profile to switch to a 4x3, which might break everything, but it might not break everything. Should we go for SSX Tricky on the GameCube, or should we go for Cool Borders on the PlayStation? Or does the Dreamcast have any winter sports style games? I don't know. Cool Borders, I am intrigued because I don't remember playing that. A lot of people said it's pretty cool. Cool Borders. Some Cool Borders on the PlayStation. Yeah? Okay, let's try it out. Let's see how we do here. By the way, again, thank you, X Games, for reaching out and offering up the opportunity to co-stream. This is sweet. This is sweet. And then also, glad to have you guys chilling and enjoying tonight in the chat. Let's see here. Play. You guys hear that? Armancer, glad you're streaming this. I would have missed it otherwise. I got you. We hear it? Okay, jams. I'm gonna load up Cool Borders right now. I've never played it before. On the PlayStation 1. Here we go. modded PlayStation 1 here with the X Station and the PS1 digital. HDMI out. Upscaled to 1080p. Cool Borders 2. Should we go right for 2 or 1? Do we not have 1? Maybe I don't have 1. Let's do 2.
Web systems.
Can you guys help me and keep an eye on the X Games stream so we know when the next event is starting? Maybe give me like 5 minutes. A 5-minute lead up so we can switch back over.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention? And I'm waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
Hit me.
Yes.
Cool Borders.
Sick, dude. Yes. Cool Borders.
Here we go.
All right, I don't know how to play. We got the Mem Card Pro. So there we go. That'll be saving. Nice. You forgot about this game? This is my first time ever playing. First timer over here. Cool Borders. Freestyle. 1 player. Now loading. Command R2. Okay. Not going to know how to play, but we'll do it live. We'll figure it out. Border. Yagi. Jin. Cindy. Erin. All right. Max speed, power. Technique, quickness. Balance. We'll do technique. We're gonna go with Cindy. Does this game have secret alien character that snowboards on a UFO? I don't know. You talking Tony Hawk style? Ooh, look at the jumpsuit. Look at the style. She's like, I got jeans on. All right, looking good, feeling good. Hell yeah. White Resort. Look how stylized everything is. Oh, we got Jam selection. The Red Hot Mama. Lynch-Law, Fast and Loose, Say a Cut Rank. Bow, bow, bow. Mr. Rain. I mean, it's no Tony Hawk's Pro Skater soundtrack, but... Transy. Whoa. I can't, it doesn't let me select it. I'm trying to select it. Oh, you have to hit it twice. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! What year did this come out? Cool Borders 2. 98? 99? Oh my God.
Ready?
Ready?
Get in. Don't force it. Feel it. Get excited.
Boo. Do we need analog turned on? Okay, I turned analog on. And that stopped it from working. And it completely froze. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Everybody chill. Everybody freeze. All I did was push the analog button here. The light even turned on. Analog. Are we really going 61 miles per hour? No analog in this game. All right, well, let's restart it. Okay. Damn. At least you guys will be able to hear the PlayStation 1 boot up sound now. Okay, so I'm going to keep analog off. PlayStation 1 games don't usually use analog. Is that right? I have no idea. I just would not know. Cool Borders. Cool Borders. Okay.